Would I still say Lions win the division? Yes, I would. And I would put a significant amount on it on Caesars, to be honest with you. But are we open now to the maybe it's not the given we thought it was even a week ago?
Yeah.
Can we have those conversations, Spenny, Neal? I mean, can we have that conversation? Maybe the division isn't the given we all thought it was?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, they are proving to be the best division in football.
Man.
Yeah.
I hate saying it, but that's where we're at.
The Packers aren't going to catch us because we're not going to lose as many games as they already have.
Mm-hmm.
I think we beat them on Thursday too. Yeah. I mean that. I think we win this game.
I think we do too. And then the Vikings game is at home too, so I comfortably think we're going to win that game as well. Like, I don't think they're going to let Sam Darnold beat them in Ford Field. So I'm not too worried about the division.
Yeah.
The hardest matchup we have left in the division is on the road in Chicago.
Right?
Yeah.
I will say, though, the 1 seed has become a concern.
That is a concern, for sure. Because the Eagles' only good team they play left is Pittsburgh.
They have 4 or 5 at home.
Yeah.
To end the season.
And 2 of them are against the Commanders, or it's like they play the Commanders.
Panthers, Cowboys, Giants.
Isn't that game at Commanders?
Yes.
I'm hoping Jaden just goes off.
I'm just saying,
do us a favor, baby.
We need those 2.
If Pittsburgh out here dropping 44 points on people, I'm just saying, watch out.
We need Pittsburgh to beat them, and we need the Commanders
Don't worry,
to
the
beat them.
Bengals will get hot any minute now.
Yeah.
Oh, no, don't worry. They'll be there. Yeah.
Here they come. Everything's okay.
Oh, well, hey, it's the defense, Sean. I don't know if you know this or not. Never mind he's got multiple turnovers in the second half, like every game for the last 5 weeks or whatever the number is. But don't worry. They'll be there.
Russell Wilson getting like those bionic legs too is so funny. He looks like a different guy. And you know what? It's Tomlin magic again.
I swear.
And I know that we all had like a Mike
21 years.
We had a Mike Tomlin appreciation day back in the summer, but you know what? All he's done is rewarded us for our faith in that guy. It is amazing. And you just go to Pittsburgh and things get better, man.
The last thing they needed is an offense that can actually put up points. That's been the problem in Pittsburgh this whole time. So if they can have outings like they had Sunday, I mean, watch the hell out. That's all I'm going to say. Watch out.
No, it is. But 21 years in a row without a losing record, dude. It's insane.
Yeah, tell me again how Mike Tomlin ain't a good coach.
Jeez.
There's people at this network.
I know, man.
You've talked to them.
Can we like at some point in time, we're also going to have the conversation about the Ravens too? We do. We have to have that conversation.
The conversation is they probably going to fold again. Yeah, we all know it.
Well, in 4 minutes, Sean, we're going to do it.
Okay, all right. I'm going to shut up.
What did you see? In 4 minutes, we'll do it. And because I think we do need to, because there was a lot. There was a lot of moving this weekend. Danny G, the NFL is wide open. Ransom, all those lunges for Russell are paying off.
The airplane lunges.
You heard that story, right?
Oh, yeah.
You hated on it, Neal.
Well, it's Mike Tomlin. It ain't him.
Yeah,
Mike Tomlin got Kenny Pickett to the NFL playoffs.
That is a fact.
Kenny Pickett's probably the worst quarterback I've ever seen.
Hey, not to Mike Tomlin.
Right.
He'll figure out a way to get him in the playoffs.
That's fair.
That's
Only to be
insane.
topped by Mitchell Trubisky.
That's insane. Mike O, hey, Neal, the Viking chick that slapped you was smiling yesterday. I'm sure she was.
Yeah.
I'm sure she was.
Shout out to her.
I was watching that game just knowing the whole time.
They gonna drop another couple games. You just feel like they will, but I don't know. They keep winning. It's annoying.
No, they do, and it is annoying, no doubt about it. The Punters, Philly playing good ball, and they have an easier schedule than the Lions. No doubt. Copezilla.
Much easier schedule.
Yeah. Packers are angry, have said they're looking forward to the rematch, and they are completely healthy. D. Boykin, the Vikings have been skating by. The Cardinals was whooping them all game and then gave it to them.
I swear.
Yeah.
Isn't that what fears? That's what brings fear to me.
Won't die.
Like when teams win like that. I say it again about the Chiefs. I'm watching that game just going, they just chiefed that game.
I swear, yeah.
That's why I'm scared shitless of the Chiefs. I'm going to keep saying it. I'm scared crapless of the Chiefs. I can't stress that enough. Because of crap like that.
Yep.
Aiden O'Connell nearly got him 2 years in a row.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Brock Bowers almost single-handedly won that game. For them.
Jeez,
Brock Bowers is the best tight end in the NFL.
And in fantasy. Shout out my fantasy team.
Yeah.
That was the greatest pick I ever made.
Everyone's talking about them winning these games. Colts, Jaguars, Titans, Bears, Cardinals. All in one-score games. Oh, I'm sorry, the Titans.
Kevin O'Connell's a damn good coach.
Yep.
Yeah,
Titans were a 10-point game.
I agree
wasn't a
with that.
McConnell guy.
I don't
I
think
gotta
enough's
give him
being
some
said about that.
Yeah.
They are home against the Falcons,
what they gonna do in the playoffs?
home against the Bears on Monday night, at Seattle, home against Green Bay, and then at Detroit.
I could see losses against Seattle, Green Bay, and then by the time the Detroit game God forbid that means nothing to us.
See, I'm thinking the Bears could trip them too.
I'd feel better if it was at Soldier.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, I told you guys all year that one terrified me. You guys, the Bears almost beat us twice last year. Mm-hmm. I mean, obviously they almost beat us this past Thanksgiving, and going to Soldier Field in December flat out sucks. You know, I mean that's the reality of it. So that's another one that I'm terrified of.
They spiraling now. You on the interim coach now? I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, that's a different. Yeah, that's a good point.
They really only beat us in one quarter in that game. I mean, that fourth quarter wasn't the best. But
Alan W. Y'all can call me a bad person for this, but we better hope Saquon gets a high ankle sprain or something if we want that number 1 seed, dude. As we do the what did you see in the NFL? Over the weekend, which is a tribute to Sean Baligian. When he's here, I say it that way. When I'm here, I just say, let's go around the NFL. But it's the same thing. But, hey, I got to pay tribute. It's like the old country. Sean, I do want to start with that. Saquon Barkley, man. And I know that everyone's touching themselves over Josh Allen's touchdown lateral reception yesterday. But bottom line, man, Saquon Barkley has come in there and changed the entire Eagles organization.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's really interesting because I go back to the beginning of this year, and some of us, raise his hand, says I still worry about Philly. And what I don't think we even took into consideration was the Saquon Barkley effect on that team. And it isn't just what he's doing on the field. He's a good cat.
Yeah.
Like Saquon Barkley's a good cat. I don't know if you saw that video making the rounds. When Sirianni walked up to him on the bench and said, "You want to stay in? You're only 13 yards away from your career high." I mean, he goes, "No, I want the pups to eat. Give the kids a chance." Man, that's a window into the soul type of stuff, man. Like, to me, that's like,
I think it let you into that locker room too.
Right. That's a dude that gets it. And I think they probably needed some of that. The way they fell off last year is still remarkable. You guys, they look by far and away, a year ago, this day, they look by far and away the best team out there. Mm-hmm. And then something broke. Remember when San Francisco absolutely dismantled them? Something broke and they just never got it back. And that's what happens. But guess what? Stella got her groove back. She did. She went down to the Bahamas. She had sex with a bunch of young guys.
Yeah. In particular,
and Mama's got her mojo back, right? And that's exactly.
Diggs, but.
No, seriously, Stella got her groove back, and that's what's happened with Philly right now. Okay, I'm gonna say it again. Do I still like the Lions' chances? I do. I still like the Lions' chances. I'm going to say what I said last week, and some of you got mad at me for the idea of going to Philadelphia terrifies me.
I hear you.
And if you want to be big, bad, tough guy, I ain't scared. All right, Jim Schwartz, you're big and bad and tough. I am scared of going to Philadelphia on a 10-degree day in front of a maniac crowd. I'm scared. I want nothing to do with that. Thank you very much.
Cock Diesel. Let's go, man.
Lots of talk about Stella being a hottie in the chat right now, as a matter of fact.
I love me some. Don't get me started.
Stella was a MILF. Stella was a MILF. Let's be honest.
Oh, don't get me started.
KG, what'd you see in the NFL over the weekend?
Oh, you know what I saw. Jets. Leonard Williams, 99 yards. How do y'all lose that game?
Yeah, that's crazy.
That is crazy, man. I just love seeing the Jets downfall. You know I do, Neal. We good today, Neal. We is.
He kind of went Gus there.
No, but and the 49ers are dead, it looks like.
Oh, they're dead.
They're dead on arrival.
Well, didn't we have the funeral last week? We did have the funeral last week, didn't we?
McCaffrey's done for the year now.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
I knew this. I hate to say I knew it would happen, but
it's still a division with Kyler Murray up near the top and the Seahawks. You know what I'm saying? Like, I figured that this would probably go this way, these last two games. They're going to have to drop a stunner. I won't believe it until they drop that game where they have no, like, the one you're stunned, like a home game. Like,
True.
Like if they lose to the Bears this weekend.
Right.
Then I'll say it's over.
But, I mean, they didn't even.
Or if they lose to the Rams at home, I'll say it's over. Or if they lose, you know what I'm saying?
I know it's the Bills,
so
but
shit.
It is.
That division is terrible. Nobody wants to win that division.
But what gives you confidence about the Niners? I mean, they kind of in disarray.
No, 100%.
Look at the Cardinals. Look what the Cardinals did.
But look at this division.
But
The
I would
Rams
trust
are
the
gonna win that
Cardinals
division.
at this point way before I would trust the
if
Niners.
they played each other today, you know who would win that game.
Dude,
know.
see,
Say that,
to
man.
your point, you know what we're
And they
doing?
play the last week of the season.
But I've been trying to warn people since last year about their playoff run, bro. They barely got through last year in the playoffs.
We are basing the Niners on past accomplishments, not what we see before
Thank you.
our eyes.
Thank you.
They look like shit.
100%.
They really do.
C-Mac can't
But-
save them.
But that division, I know Seattle has a 2-game lead. But
2.5 with the tiebreaker.
yeah, right. Do I think it's done? Yes. I think they're done being a relevant threat this year. Let's see what happens next year. I still contend they need to upgrade their quarterback.
Yeah.
Brock Purdy's such a cute little story, Mr. Irrelevant,
It was
and all
cool
that.
for a season and a half.
If you want to be serious, you need to upgrade your quarterback.
Would you bet your mortgage that they'll make the playoffs? The Niners?
No.
Thank you. my case is proven.
No, but I would be sweating it. You know what I'm saying? Like if you said, all right, Neal, you have to bet your mortgage on they make the playoffs or they don't.
Yeah.
Like I'd say, well, the math tells me to say no,
I hear you.
but I got a feeling.
Okay.
You know what? It's just, and it's not anything the 49ers are doing.
Yeah, I get
Again,
I
that last
understand the
game of the
reasoning, I
season,
just
if
don't
they have a
believe it.
shot to make the playoffs and they're playing at Arizona, I would bet my money on the
Yeah.
on the 49ers that night.
Y'all not wrong. I get the reasoning. It's just
Yeah.
nothing indicates to me
There's
that
nothing
they are
watching them.
Yeah,
Nothing.
they are horrible.
Nothing watching
Shell
them.
of themselves.
No.
Spenny, what'd you see?
I saw Kirk Cousins choke, man.
Yeah, it was bad.
They're another one. They
Yeah.
don't want it either.
Yeah, they do not want that division. That was given to them. I saw something out of the Panthers the past couple weeks. I've liked it a lot. I like how
Yeah.
the Panthers are playing ball right now. I truly
Can
do.
I ask you a question? Is Bryce Young figuring it out?
Bryce Young is actually good at football.
He is.
Like, surprise,
He
surprise.
wasn't the problem.
Yeah,
You-
he
like-
might be 5'2", but he's actually good at
I'm
football.
glad to hear you say that
Yeah.
because that, like, my buddies and I were like, you know, the old Thanos. Maybe I was a little harsh on you. That like, honestly, that was kind of my takeaway. It's like,
Yeah.
I'm not saying the guy's going to be a Hall of Famer or anything, but he's kind of figuring it out under not the easiest circumstances as well.
I tried to tell Braylon situation matters. I mean, you can say what you felt about him coming out of college, but where you go absolutely matters, man. And I just think that he went to a very, very shit situation. He's making the best of it now. He needed to sit
Playing
for a little
good ball.
bit, but yeah, he's playing better ball now.
He's. I picked them to win not this week, but the past 2 weeks, and they did. And they should have won this game. Chuba Hubbard fumbled. I don't know if
Yeah,
you guys saw that
that was
picture
tough.
of him. He was the last one sitting on the bench like 30 minutes after game time because he fumbled in overtime. He lost the game. So
Yeah.
they should have won that game. Chuba Hubbard doesn't fumble the ball that much either. So and he's been having a great season. So I don't want to rag on him, but the Panthers are fun to watch. Bryce Young's playing good
Now
football.
that's a little
Yeah, I was about to
aggressive.
say-
They're
a little
fun to
bit.
watch. They're a
little-
scrappy team. And Bryce Young's playing good
Fun
football.
to watch.
He
Yeah,
is.
fun to watch just a little bit.
You lost me at that one, Spenny.
Hey, I'm just
Okay.
saying, watch the Panthers game. I'd rather watch the Panthers than and Aziz Al Sayer.
Yeah.
he should be suspended for like 5 games.
Yeah, that hit on.
That was trash,
That
bro.
was,
T-Law
and he
was
has
horrible.
a track record of being dirty
Yeah.
and hitting people
Yeah.
far after the whistle and injuring people.
Yeah.
so
That was uncomfortable.
That is
Yeah, it was
not.
tough.
That shouldn't be allowed in football. Like, you pussy little Vikings and Rams fans want to talk about Kirby Joseph or Brian Branch being dirty. That's what a dirty hit looks like.
100%.
That is what a dirty hit
compare
looks
and
like.
contrast. I agree.
Woodward Sports
He
chat
should be
thread.
suspended at least 2 games.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
That was egregious. That was vicious, dude. Like, you don't. That was uncomfortable.
No, yeah.
Like, I saw that and I was like, God, I don't want to see
that
that
could
again.
kill someone.
he looked like
you
Tua
could
out there,
legitimately kill someone doing that.
Yeah, and it's such a puss move, dude. Like, for real, it is. Alan W. Neal, I saw a 2-time MVP that refused to use his legs and a wash kicker lose the game.
Yeah,
Lamar
Justin
has a
Tucker's
hater
washed
for
for
life
sure.
in me now, bro.
Dude, like, stereotypes exist for a reason.
Yeah.
And you know how you make stereotypes go away?
By not doing the things
By
that
not
people
doing the
accuse
things.
you.
Right. He ain't doing it.
He can't.
He ain't doing it.
He doesn't step
And,
up.
and you know what the problem is? I think we're all guilty of this in a certain regard, okay? And hear me out. And the guy's obviously a fantastic player. All right, give him his flowers for that, okay? You know what you do and you go, well, wait a second. Lamar Jackson threw for 237 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. He had 8 carries for 79 yards, and you guys are sitting here blaming him. And do you know what I would say? Did you watch a game?
He missed a lot of open
You tell me.
throws.
The second half was exactly what people say about Lamar Jackson. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. And he missed, as you said, a lot of open men. And it's more than just the numbers. It's eye test. And he failed miserably in the second half of that game. That was a golden opportunity on America's Game of the Week to kind of put all of that crap on the side against a red-hot Eagles team. And instead, he added another chapter to the Lamar Jackson story.
And I will give him the smallest amount of break because Justin Tucker missed 3 kicks.
That's unbelievable to me.
That has never happened to him in his career.
Right.
He missed 2 field goals. He missed an extra point. If he hits those, they win the game because they're driving down the end of the game to win the game. They score a touchdown and win it.